priorities. You see, students don't fail in school just because they are not intelligent. Most of the time they fail because they have wrong priorities. Say with me, wrong priorities. When it should be in the class, it's in town. When it should be in the library, it's in a party. So they dub him unintelligent. Not because he has no sound intellect, but he has a wrong priority, which has eroded his capacity to learn. So when you misplace your priority in your quest for leadership, you fail to become one. Knowledge is key. My library has remained my most valuable asset on this earth to me today. And where I'm sitting down here, if I need a book, I can tell them where to go check for it. Check for this here. Yes, shelf 4. Yes, line 2. Check here. You find around 8. Bring it for me. I have been building that since 1974. I was 20 years old when I started building my little. I didn't know it was library. I just knew it was the love for reading. Using money to buy things that when you see the price on them today, you wonder whether they stole it because of how little they were selling for that time. The first public lecture that was held at Covenant University, the professor asked for opportunity to visit my library. The text he used for that lecture, the main text he used, was from my library. I'm not in academics. Now you understand what I'm saying? It's so important for you not to buy books for decoration. You know, Encyclopedia Britannica. And then you sit and then take a biro. Then they take a picture. And yet there is nothing. He has never opened it. If you open the book, they are stiff. The books are stiff. They have never been opened since the day they were decorated. That's not it. If you truly have a quest for spiritual growth, then go for spiritual resources. You have a quest for breakthroughs in business, go for material that will help you actualize it. If you are not a committed reader, you never emerge a leader. You never emerge a leader. I pray that somebody here this morning has heard something. Oh, yeah. Somebody here this morning has heard something. And all you need to do is to use it. I've told people time and again, I'm not surprised about where we are today. I would have been surprised if we are not there. Because the price, you can't be surprised if you go to a car garage to buy a car and you have the money. Can you be surprised that they sold to you? You can't be surprised. I cannot be surprised that we found ourselves where we are today. I would have been surprised if we are not there. Because I found what it would take you there, and I apply myself to those things, and so getting there must not be a surprise. Getting there must not be a surprise. Getting there must not be a surprise. Now, for instance, we are presently building a second university called Landmark University with agriculture as its main anchor. And for that reason, I had to send a team plus myself to Israel to go and check on 19 agricultural and research settlements in Israel to buy into their knowledge with all the available documents and resource materials in building what is going to start next year, October. And then negotiating for consultancy with some of those research centers so we can have input from somewhere in building what we are doing. Anything you do with only common sense will end you in a common place. Now I'm going to be providing leadership for an agricultural development program, so I need to be educated so that nobody confuses me. Right? So It's my job, therefore, to get some agricultural stuff from India, from here, from there, where they are making some present waves in it, and then try to find out what it is about. Say, but you're a pastor. Yes, but I have that assignment, and I have to provide leadership for you. Not by occupying a seat, but by having a sound understanding of how it works. I told them at Covenant University, I said, in 10 years of its existence, it will emerge a world-acclaimed university. It's happening. 10 years. They're only 7 years now. And everybody's talking. Why? Because the requirements have been met. The results must follow. Hello. Is somebody still here? So you don't empower people by money. Gold, silver, diamond, rubies will never be a substitute for wisdom. The real treasure that guarantees a great future is wisdom. And it's acquired with the price of high-level self-discipline. High-level self-discipline. Somebody has asked me, how do you get time to read? How many want to ask that question here? Okay, good. Now, my answer is, how do you get time to eat? Because what eating is to you is what reading is to me. There's a bag that travels with me everywhere I go. It's a bag of books, the books of the hour. The one to check out on. Why on this trip? I read daily and I write daily. And I'm not writing for purpose of publishing books. I'm writing to draw lessons from what I read. There is nothing wrong with prayer, just that it's not a substitute for this. You can pray to acquire skill at a higher rate, but it will not be equal to skill.